open that bag of candy that's meant for this weekend. I won't tell anyone. You can eat it while enjoying this week's Halloween-themed episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review. My name's Dave Molinaro. I'm joined by my partner, Britt Merkel.
Men's and women's cross country hosted the Immaculata Invitational this past Thursday.
Women's cross country won for the third time this season as a team, and sophomore Diana Cusick won the individual title at the Immaculata Invitational. They enter the CSAC Championships this Saturday at Caron, looking to continue their great season. Men's cross country came in second at the Immaculata Invitational, but Angel Chamal Rodriguez finished first and Bobby Rimkus finished second. They will also compete in the CSAC Championships this weekend, and Rodriguez will look for the individual CSAC title.
After losing to Marywood on Tuesday, women's soccer had senior day this past Saturday as Sam Bonvetti, Sabrina Gallagher, Lucy Hudd, Meg McKernan, and Rebecca Olton played their final home game. In the game, Rachel Lamb sends this pass across the field to the far post where Lucy Hudd scores her first career goal to put the Mighty Macs up by a score of 1-0. Still holding a 1-0 lead in the first half, Megan McKernan makes this stop on a breakaway to keep the Immaculata lead. She had 3 saves on the day. For the rest of the game, it was the Sam Bonvetti show as she gets her first goal of the game by collecting a rebound off a Kamisha Speller shot, and the Mighty Macs went up 2-0. After Cedar Crest scored a goal to make it 2-1, Carly Merarkey makes this great pass that Bonvetti puts in the back of the net for her second goal of the game and puts the Mighty Macs up 3-1. Bonvetti keeps the party going on Senior Day as she scores this goal to give her the hat trick on Senior Day. The Mighty Macs won 4-1, and after the game we caught up with Sam Bonvetti. Today by Sam Bonvetti, a senior on the Immaculata women's soccer team. Sam, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me, Dave.
So it was a beautiful day at Draper Wall Stadium earlier this weekend, and it was Senior Day. Can you tell us how you were feeling pregame?
I was just very excited to have my family there and friends, and celebrating with also the other seniors on the soccer team.
Mm-hmm. And you did something pretty special. You had a Senior Day hat trick, 3 goals. I think that's something you'll remember for a long time. Can you tell us a little bit about those plays?
In the first half, Kamisha had a great shot at the goalie, and I was just in the right place at the right time and was able to rebound it and put it in the back of the net. Beginning in the second half, Carly also had a great crossover right to me, and I was able just to put it right past the goalie. And the third one, it was also from Carly, and it was just another rebound ball, and I was just able to finish it again for her.
Mm-hmm. And no rest for the weary. Soccer season is ending, but Sam's also a member of the Immaculata women's basketball team. Can you tell us a little bit about the upcoming season?
Well, being in soccer season, the girls have been working so hard in their off-season and been pretty excited, and I feel very confident that we're going to be starting off this season really well and strong with our 9 seniors that are returning this year.
Mm-hmm. Sam, thank you for joining us. Soccer, basketball, I didn't mention she's also on the lacrosse team, so you'll hear Sam's name on the show plenty of times this last year. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Women's soccer has 2 more conference games this week against Rosemont and Gwinnett Mercy, still with an outside chance for that final playoff spot.
Men's soccer won their first CSAC game against Caron. We caught up with Pat Friend and Matt Dunn after the game about the victory.
I'm joined here today by sophomore defenders Matt Dunn and Pat Friend, the backbone of the Immaculata men's soccer team. Guys, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having us, Dave.
It's a pleasure being here, Dave. Thank you. So, Pat, we had a new coach this year, Joe Clementi. Everyone knows there's always a little bit of an adjustment period when that happens. Plus, add that with the tough on-field play by several other of the CSAC schools that we play. Can you tell us a little bit about the season?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Clementi's been great since day one of preseason. Really got us motivated early, and we had a pretty good year this year. Had a lot of close games. We just couldn't really find a way to pull them out. But we're just going to keep working hard, end the season strong, have a good off-season, come back next year better than ever.
Mm-hmm. And Matt, with Gwinnett Mercy's win earlier this week, we were eliminated from playoff contention, but we do have 2 more games left in both conference games. Can you tell us a little bit about the team's mentality going into this last week?
We're going to continue to play hard, we're going to compete in every game, and we're going to try to get 2 more wins for the seniors, Kyle Counselor, Tyler Embry, and Ryan Stokes, and have them lead the program on a hot night.
Thank you very much for joining me. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Dave.
After a 4-2 loss to Gwinnett Mercy, the Mighty Macs hosted Cabrini on Saturday. Here are the highlights.
Tiffany Lockfeld has a chance on the doorstep early in the game off this pass from Ashley O'Donnell, but she is turned away to keep the game scoreless. The Immaculata defense was outstanding all day long as Haley O'Donnell clears the ball out of danger late in the first half as the teams went scoreless to the locker room. Trailing 1-0, Ashley O'Donnell makes this great run from midfield, splitting a pair of defenders and ripping a shot, but the keeper makes a save to keep IU down 1 goal. The Mighty Macs finally broke through in the 65th minute on this goal from Tiffany Lockfeld, her 4th of the season, to send the game into overtime, but the Cavaliers would take the game 2-1.
IU hosts Notre Dame on Tuesday for Senior Day and their regular season finale with a chance for a playoff spot.
On to volleyball. They dropped their first match of the week against Cairn, but bounced back against Notre Dame of Maryland. Let's take a look at the highlights. The Mighty Macs were already leading by 1 set, and we'll start it off in the second here. Gabby Guerrero takes the perfect set from Miranda Jones and delivers the big spike. Later on in the second, Tess Kiefer would do the same thing off another set from Miranda Jones to help Immaculata take the second set. Jamie Rombach hits this big spike in the third set, but Notre Dame would take the set to make the score 2-1. The Mighty Macs finished off the Gators in the fourth set because of this great spike by Steph Joler.
They defeated Cedar Crest on Saturday and have a chance at clinching a playoff berth with matches this week against Newman and Keystone.
Women's tennis lost a close one in the semifinals of the playoffs. We wanted to congratulate the whole team on a great season. That's going to be all for this week's Halloween-themed episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review. Everyone have a safe and happy Halloween. If you have any extra Reese's, send them my way. I'm Dave Molinaro.
And I'm Britt Merkel. And go Macs!